We have the magician himself, Rain. First of all, the drippiest character in the game and the coolest looking special. That is annoyingly difficult to input. Back up. Who thought this was okay? So yeah. The Rain is a very good character simply because he's just a jack of all trades, man. He does everything. First of all, he has a low starter. He also has an overhead starter. Granted, this is slow, but you can set up stuff that really makes this difficult to react to. This one is not very slow, actually. This is pretty tough to react to if you're already blocking overhead. And it actually can get to some pretty good damage, but yeah, that's not the power of Rain. First of all, Rain is really good from long range because he has this move, this move, this move, this move. So he's a very good zoner. This move, by the way, is basically Sub-Zero's ice armor. It's practically the same thing. Now, the reason I chose Sub-Zero is because it's very good to set up stuff like this. But Rain, another very good thing he has is just this one, it's low. And when you set it up with Sub-Zero, you can get this overhead and make them hit at the exact same time. And if you time it perfectly, it's a guaranteed reset. There is no way of getting out of it. I saw many people saying you can. I don't think you can. Nobody's blocking that. I don't think somebody can fuzzy this. Doesn't seem like it. Ah, that's not what timing. Yeah, I didn't time it correctly. Well, you can see where I'm going with this. I'm not gonna try to get the perfect timing now. It's just gonna take me some lot of time. He also has the portals that are very good for movement. Like you can set this up. It lasts for a while, so you can just set this up. And if somebody, let's say, doing a ground pound with Jackson, you can't escape it in time. Fuck off, I'm out. So you can do stuff like this. His damage output is also very good considering how short his combos are. Like, I dropped it. Regardless, he can get like 35% meterless, even more if we spend bar. That's 40, 1 bar, really good. That's good damage, you can't deny it. Also, this thing is the best thing in the game to combo into Fated. Just to show this, I mean, if I land this and I look at the left side of the screen, you can see my notations. If I mash the living shit out of Fated Law after this, it always works. Oh, sorry, I input Sub-Zero by accident. It always works, so yeah. Rain, just very good. He has a low starter, he has an overhead starter. His friend that is pretty good, he has good range. He has some nasty setups if you do correctly. Now for the ideal cameo, Sub-Zero is very good to set up setups, but Cyrax can do pretty much the exact same thing, and Cyrax is also better in my opinion, just from stuff I saw. By the way, if you want to see, like, in my opinion, the best Rain player in the entire world, I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna... It's a very small YouTube channel, a guy called Reindeer. I ran into him by accident, he left a comment on one of my videos. He has the nastiest Rain I've ever seen in my life, so yeah, feel free to give him a shout. He is a fantastic Rain player, he really is. Rain also can combo into net, by the way, one of the only characters who can, so yeah, Cyrax is very good, just for mix-ups, for setups, for set play, for comboing off of his back throw. It is possible with Cyrax, but yeah, guys, that's my number 10, that's Rain. He's very good, he's a jack of all trades again. Moving on to number 9. Alright, number 9, I've got Kung Lao. Kung Lao is a very good character. I don't know exactly, I'm looking for a certain button. Where is it? Oh. Oh, shit. Regardless, Kung Lao is just a very good character. He has this overhead that is very tough to react to. He also has some pretty good mix-ups with this kick because even on block, this thing actually leads to mix-ups. Not this, sorry. You can still special cancel this on block, so it leads to the nasty stuff. For cameo picks, I personally think Kung Lao is the best one. Ironically so. Kung Lao is fantastic with Kung Lao. The teleport is very good to set up plays because Kung Lao actually doesn't have his teleport here and his spin actually doesn't work as it used to. It just knocks down right now. So that kind of sucks, honestly. I don't like how this is. It He doesn't really give much, but another thing I just have him here for is just he has the best armored wake up in the entire game. This one. It's safe on block and it's an armored wake up. That is completely broken and shouldn't be a thing. I don't think any armored wake up should be safe. On the contrary, I think every armored wake up should be like minus 25. Very easy to punish because these things are just extremely good. They shouldn't be minus 7. Yeah, also his damage output is very good, like for many hit, whatever it may be. Oh sorry, where was this button? There we go, sorry, I forgot what this button was. Regardless, you can get stuff like 35%, 37% meterless. Not meterless, sorry. You can't meterless, I mean, if you do this with this thing. Yeah, so his damage output is pretty good, his mix-up play is very good. Because his friend is fantastic. His friend is really good. It's just a pain in the ass to deal with. He's got a very good poke. So yeah, I think that's Kung Lao. I don't have much to go in detail with him. When he's used with Kung Lao, he's fantastic. So yeah, that's my number 9. I have Kung Lao. I fucking hate him. He is trouble for me to deal with. So yeah, moving on to number 8. Alright, coming in at number 8, I personally have Smoke. Smoke gets a lot of downplay in the community from what I've seen. Like people put him in A tier, stuff like that. Like number 15 in the game, number 20 in the game I've seen. I see some people think he was one of the worst characters. He is definitely not. Smoke's power just comes from mix-ups. Like he is a mix-up machine, and he also has a lot of damage. From any hit you get, Smoke can get like 33% easy. If you wish to spend bar, you can get 50%. I dropped it, yeah, this thing can get like 48, 49%. Yeah, I think the reason people underestimate Smoke, he has this overhead, and he has this low. That actually ends in this, it's a low overhead that actually ends in a plus frame. Though it is very easy to punish. But people, I think the reason they just downplay him is because this Smoke force is interruptible, but if you use someone like Cyrax, like, you can make it uninterruptible. Sorry, just let me make him block for a second. Not this. I mean, you can see where I'm going with this. Also, another thing you can do is just... he can go invisible in many ways. Like, he has one of the better armor wake-ups in this game. Like, this, if it armors through something, it does the regular version, like this one. It does this if you armor through something. If you don't, you go invisible. And that's a very, very good tool. I mean, if you use them with someone like a restanding type, that's a striker, you can get some nasty stuff with this. But just the reason I think Cyrax is very good is Cyrax is the best cameo in the game to establish block strings and establish plus frames. Like, if you do whatever makes it like... Not this, sorry. Like, yeah, smoke mix-up can become insane. He has multiple ways of going invisible. His teleport catches many people off guard. Because it starts when he's like smoking away, and this one starts in the exact same way. And he has other moves that start in the exact same way. You can also cancel this. And it's just, his damage output is so high for a character with such good mix-ups. It's just crazy. So yeah, that's my number 8, that's Smoke. I think the ideal option is Cyrax to establish the mix-ups and make them guaranteed mix-ups, so they have to guess or react to this overhead. That is reactable, but because it like becomes Smoke, it can throw your eyes off. And it's also, by the way, both of these guarantee full combos, if I didn't mention it already. Like this, and this. Both guarantee full combos. So yeah. Yeah, I think Smoke is very good. I don't understand why people think he's not good. I saw people putting him in not even in top 15. That's definitely not correct. In my opinion, he's easily top 10. If you want to move into like number 10, I can see it. He's not as broken as I initially thought, but he is still extremely good. So yeah, that's number 8, Smoke. Let's move on to number 7. Alright, coming in number 7. We are nearing the top 5 already. Sorry if this is such a long video. Shit, it's already like an hour. Even more. Yeah, it's a long video, I'm sorry about that, but yeah, there's a lot of characters in the roster and I don't want to just miss stuff. So yeah, number 7, I've got Melina. I'm trying to make this video like in the type of podcast fashion so you can just listen to this and understand where I'm going with this, but Melina, I think the ideal cameo choices are either Sarina, just to increase her damage, or Cyrax to keep herself safe, because all of her special moves you can cancel into and block strings, all of them are not safe. All of them are very punishable. Now, she has this projectile. In all honesty, I don't understand how this thing works. Even if you block it, it still does the bite. Oh, it's an overhead. Oh shit, that's how it works. So she has this projectile, which is a very, very good projectile. Like, this thing can just win you matches if you get it. Like, it leads to some really good damage. Her damage is in general pretty good. If you use someone like Sarina, it gets even better. Like, yeah, she can do some. She has some really good damage. Like meterless, she can get 35% with ease. With ease. She's just. And one power, in my opinion, is just buttons. All of her buttons are really good, in my opinion. Like, she has this overhead right here. She has this overhead cartwheel that is a lot of pain in the ass to deal with. She has this overhead that is so annoying to deal with. Really, it catches me off guard so much, but it's so fast, and I never expect there will be an overhead there. So yeah, it's annoying to deal with again. She has this low. There are lots of special cancelable. I mean, she has no weaknesses. She does a lot of damage. She's good from far. She's good from close range. She has good mix-ups. She has a lot of damage. She has one of the better projectiles in the game. Her enhanced size that just make it so you can't trade with this character. She has a very good armor wake up in the teleport. Her roll is still a pain in the ass, just like it was in MKX. This shit is so annoying to deal with. So yeah, that's my number 7. I'm not very good with the character, but I still think she's at least number 7. Like, I don't think she can make an argument she's in the top 6. I think the top 6 are pretty much unchangeable. Like, the top 6 are easily the top 6. Nobody else can slide in there. But yeah, that's my number 7. Personally, I think Melina. Moving on to number 6. Alright, number 6, I've got Geras. In my Geras breakdown, I said I'm 100% think he's top 5. My opinion changed since then because just I became more accustomed to the character and found out more about his weaknesses, and he has a few of them. Nothing too substantial, he's still extremely powerful, but again, first of all, let me just get this out of the way. He has the best special move in the game. If you disagree, you're just stupid. I mean, honestly, like, this is better than Centaur Stance for sure. This special is completely broken. This one, you can't play the game when this thing is available. Like, I won't say better than Centaur. I'm sorry for saying better than Centaur. It's not better than Centaur. Nothing is better than Centaur. But it is very, 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 very broken. When you have this thing, the 3 charges, you can't attack Geras. You can't play the game. If he tries doing anything, my opponent, let's say he tries throwing a fireball with Liu Kang, he tries a demon drop with Kenshi, he tries calling a cameo of sorts that is a summon. He just tries jumping, he tries dashing, he tries anything, boom, you're caught. And I get a lot of damage from that. I dropped it now, but this thing can get around I'm pretty sure like 35%. That was 33, it wasn't the full version, but yeah, anyway, for ideal cameos, I believe Cyrax is a very good option. First of all, Geras is the character that's the most conveniently able to combo into Cyrax's net, and the net holds people for very, very long, so you can charge the hourglasses, you can charge 2 of them, and go into the command grab in the middle of a combo like this. Ah shit, I'll just cut all of the frames. You can catch them with this, charge it twice, and go into the grab. And if you're close enough to them that I should have been close enough and I wasn't because I'm stupid, you can get 2 charges and finish your combos. In the corner, Geras can get insane amounts of damage. Really, Geras damage in general is just very, very good, like anywhere on screen. He has his body splash. It's not as good as it was in MK11, but it's still very, very good. Yeah, I dropped it, but regardless, I don't wanna get over too quickly, but he can get 40% for one bar anywhere on screen. In the corner, he can get even more. He get like 42. He has a command grab, which makes up for his most major weakness, that is mix-ups. Giras's mix is not very good. Now, granted, it's not terrible, he has an overhead, and he has a low, but the overhead is extremely unsafe at minus 25, and the low is also unsafe. But that's where Cyrax comes into play. No, just nothing is unsafe when you have Cyrax. His friend that other than that is very, very good. The reward for getting stuff is very, very good. He also has the clone move that if you are good with the character, you can get so much damage with this. I've personally seen it from another YouTube channel. I haven't found out the way to do it myself, but I managed to do it myself. I'll try to get it again here. Get the kill. You can get some insane damage with Giras. I didn't have the 3-hour glass, but you can confirm after that for like a 65% combo with the Fatal Blow. So I can get stupid damage. Stupid damage. He has a very good command grab that in the corner is just terrifying to deal with because it's so much damage. It's like Reiko's enhanced grab almost. It's 2% less and it's not even costing you meter. He has a very good armored move in this one. All of his combos take no meter. He has this one. And this one just seals the deal for him being a top 6 or top 5 character. It just... You can't play the game when this thing is out. And it also gives you double freezes in the combo so you can do so much damage. When you have the double freeze, you can get so much damage, man. It's actually unbelievable. So yeah, that's my number 6. I have Giras. Giras is very, very good. One of my favorite characters in the game. He is so much fun to play, but it's also extremely hard to learn because of this move. And this move is actually a major part of his gameplay, believe it or not, because Giras is sitting on a lot of bar most of the time. And that's another thing I want to mention. Just Giras, another great option for Giras is actually Shujinko. Because Giras has time freeze, stuns people for so long, Shujinko is actually very, very useful for him because Shujinko, the main power of this cameo, you can charge him while you are comboing, and Giras' combos takes a while to finish because he freezes time. So you can get Shujinko almost instantly. It's on refill now, so he charges much faster, but regardless, if you are playing any character, you can pretty much make use of the removal to Shujinko because the time freeze hold them in place for so long. You can freeze time and afterwards use whatever moves Shujinko gave you. Like, if you're against Kenshi, which is very common because Kenshi is a top 2 character, spoilers, never mind, everybody knows that by now. But if you use Kenshi, and your enemy is using Kenshi and you use Shujinko, you can steal Sento. And if you steal Sento with Giras, you can get 60% combos without bar. So yeah, Giras can actually make a lot of use of any move in the game because of his time freezes. So Shujinko is actually a valid option for him. So yeah, this is Giras, is my number 6. Moving on to the top 5. Let's get into it. Alright, and number 5, we have my least favorite character in Mortal Kombat 1. That would be Ashra. Ashra is an extremely boring character, let's just get it out of the way, but she is extremely powerful, I can't deny that. As for cameos, there is only one option, and that's Sarina. Sarina is just fantastic with Ashra. From Blade full screen, you can get combos with Ashra. And Ashra's damage is just fucking stupid in general, like, from any hit you get, whatever. If you use Sarina, just go into Sarina. Do this bullshit into this incredibly broken projectile. And you can get like 42% easily, and all of her combos are extremely simple. You won't drop them, like it's almost impossible. She's a very good turtling style character because of this normal. Her 402 is stupid, it goes like a half screen. And it leads to full combos, and it leads to Sarina combos if you want to use Sarina, and then it even does more damage. She has an overhead starter, she has a low starter, she has this low that is a pain in the ass to deal with. She has, what else she has? She has this projectile, which is insanely good because it's plus on block. Very plus, and it's very easy to set up in block strings. Granted, it is interruptible, but it's only interruptible with stuff like pokes, because she maintains her distance. And this is just, she's so hard to deal with, like man, you can't approach this character, her projectile is impossible to jump over. Her normal, the 402, will catch you so many times in the same match. Her low and overhead mix-ups are very hard to deal with. Her damage is just stupid. She is very good with Sarina, who is just the best cameo in the game right now, because her blades are fucking broken. So, yeah, that's Ashra number 5. I hate her, she's extremely broken. She's number 5, let's move on to number 4. Coming in at number 4, we have the chosen one. We have Raiden. Raiden is insanely overpowered for one main reason, and that's just be his damage. Raiden already has some pretty good strings. Like, he has this one that jumps over low attacks a lot. It leads into this overhead that just leads into insane damage. That was not optimal in the slightest. If I didn't drop it, it would have been like 40. If you're in the corner against Raiden and you get hit by any of his strings, good luck, you are dead. Completely dead. Like, if you get hit by this low starter, it's actually a triple low. If you get hit by this thing, that's 40 if you're using Sarina. If you're not using Sarina, so if you're using Sarina, that's 44, extremely easy combo. A monkey can do this. He has very good frame data, he has really good strings. He has an instantaneous MK9 like teleport. It's completely instant. He's pretty good from far away, has a good projectile. How do you do it again? This one. You can hold it. And it throws even more of this. When amplified it's faster, does more damage. He also has his electric fly that is very fast in this game. It's also his armored wake up. And it's very good to run away from your opponent if you want to go for timer actually, because you can do it over him. You go full screen. When they try to close in the distance again, and they're like in a, let's say, mid-range, you just jump, electric fly, run away. I ran into a player who did this, and this is actually a valid strategy. And yeah, just the ideal cameo is either Sarina or, in my opinion, the better one is Jax. Jax in the corner specifically gives Raiden so much damage, it's actually not even close to fair. Raiden's damage is the second highest in the entire game. It's completely stupid. Yeah, whatever, just like, take a look at this. Yeah, this is just stupid. It's 50% for one bar. I mean, it doesn't get more ridiculous than this. Unless you're Baraka. Never mind. Just Raiden, a very good character, stupidly good damage. Stupidly good damage. It's just absolutely ridiculous damage outputs. He is a two-touch character. If he hits you twice, you are dead. You lost the match. He is very good. He has good normals. He has very good strings. He has solid frame data. He has a teleport that can punish practically any projectile in the game. He is just extremely good and extremely broken all around. His damage should get nerfed in my opinion. He does too much damage for how easy his combos are. And how unsituational they are. From any starter, they just get so much damage. So, yeah, that's Raiden. Extremely powerful character. Moving on to number... Alright, top 3. We have the man himself, Johnny Cage. I was so surprised to see just how good this character remained, even after his not punch nerf, but just because I just didn't know almost nothing of the things he actually can do. Now, I will say this, if you're using Johnny, pick Striker. Striker is by far, and I mean by far, the best cameo option for Johnny Cage. Not even close. The second best one is Kano. Or Shujinko if you're fighting Kenshi, which is not ideal. But, yeah, Kano is pretty decent again, but because of the Nut Punch nerf now taking 2 bars, Striker is better because Striker is not reliant like Kano is on just getting the enhanced Nut Punch. So yeah, Striker is fantastic for him. With Striker, Johnny's mix-up is insane. Like, he has this that ends in an overhead. He has this low overhead. With Striker, just any of this can change. Like, if you go instead of a low here... Oh, I'm using the Kano one, sorry. Let me just change it real quick. Like... There we go. If you're using Striker, this low right here can just change it to an overhead that is +6, so you can continue going. This overhead can change it to a low that is also plus. What else? His frame data is fantastic. Johnny's frame data always was a problem since the beta. It's still extremely stupid. His frame data is one of the best, if not straight up the best in the game. He's pretty much plus or 0 on everything. He has the best down on in the game. His down one is the only one that is 6 frames for what I saw. And his combos are just doing so much damage. I mean, He doesn't need meter in the mid screen, but in the corner he does so much. It's actually preposterous. But even mid screen, he does 30% with extreme ease, and never is even optimal without cameos. And yeah, and the moment you get hype meter, the game is over. I mean, hype meter finishes the game. Especially because now I know you can combo off of it anywhere on screen. You don't need the corner and you don't need the standing 4. Many people don't know this, so I think my Johnny might actually be one of the best in the world, because I saw even in Sonic Fox, I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, I just put a lot of time into this character, but I saw Sonic Fox's recent video where he was fighting against, according to him, the best Johnny in the world. And I'm not saying I'm being cocky when I'm saying my Johnny is much better. I think my Johnny is easily better, like a lot better. But the other player is much better than me as a player overall, like movement, box play, and stuff like that. But that's out of the point here. Regardless, just Johnny as a character, he can go into hype meter at any time. It's very easy to charge hype. You need one of the taunts and you need a shadow kick. And you can keep yourself safe after the shadow kick pose just by using striker. Like this, or Kano, or whatever else you want to use. And when you do have hype meter and you go into hype meter, the game is over. It's that simple, like mid-screen even. It is possible to combo into hype mid-screen from his 2-1-2 string. That's probably the most common string to get with this character. When you do get it, it's so stupid, man. I mean, yeah, when you get a combo starter when you're setting on hype, it's just the game is over, man. Like, look at the damage I can do. Just I don't even need to talk. Look at this. From a good starter, not even this crazy one, like this starter. Very common to get this one. Look at this, the amount of damage I can dish out. Yeah, that's like 60, that's very easy also. Like when you're putting the party, it's not even that out of a combo. And also, yeah, he has the best fighter flow in the game easily. Like the parry is just stupid. It's also unblockable. If you charge it fully after that, this dumbass dance. It's also cancelable for some reason. And that's just extremely powerful. Any hit you get with him in the corner leads to so much damage, man. Even without hype, I mean. Even without the hype meter, it does really, really good damage. I love it. It's like 40% easy. I mean, very easy 40%. Yeah, so his mix-up game is completely insane, man. His mix-up is insane. But I will say you need to use striker. If you don't use striker, I don't think Johnny is even top 5. But you must use striker. I don't even feel the need to like emphasize this enough. Striker is the only correct pick for Johnny in my opinion. Honestly, like he just gives him everything you could want and more. So yeah, I think that is it for Johnny Cage. Very good damage. When you have hype meter, you win the match basically. He's a very, very powerful rushdown character. His combo damage is obscene when he has hype. His mix-up play is absolutely insane. He is insanely oppressive as well. He has a very good armor wake-up as in the shadow kick. He's got very practical damage as well, like it's very easy to get, and it doesn't really rely on trashy starters, unless you don't know you can combo into hype from any starter in the corner, like, and that's something actually not many people know. I mean, I'm the first person I saw who actually learned you can combo into Johnny's hype like this, like from a kick in the air and then cancelling with the shadow kick. Many people don't even know this, so yeah. Johnny is just a fantastic character. I think he is number 3 for sure. He is a very good character. Moving on to the top 2, that I will say right now, are miles ahead of the rest of the game. I'm not even sure who to put at number 1, so I'm gonna pick them both together, but both of these two are better than the rest of the roster combined. Is that insane, the difference. Alright, coming in at the top 2, we have Kenshi and Baraka. Now, as for who is number 1, I am not sure. I don't know how to say this. I think Baraka has the edge right now because unlike Kenshi, Baraka can kill you without opening your defense once. Baraka can kill you straight up from chip damage, he doesn't even need the shit. So, number 2 I will say it's Kenshi. Kenshi is extremely busted, Sento is completely broken. Kenshi from neutral is very good regardless, even without Sento, because of the Demon Drop. Demon Drop is one of the best projectiles in the entire game. He has the push, which is also a very good move. He has one of the best armored wakes-ups in the game. He has some pretty good damage and practical damage meterless without Sento anywhere on screen. Like, not very good damage, but it's very practical and you can actually go to full screen again, so just continue zoning and any hit you get whatsoever if you're using the right cameo, and there are only two options here, in my opinion, either Sub-Zero or Frost, one of the freezers to go into Cento in the middle of a combo, but any hit you get, let's say you get this low, that is very common to get, you get this low, Cento, game over, you lose. I mean, now you can choose to armor wake up, I can block and still attack you, so... And like, when you do get somebody in between you and Cento, it's an insanely broken 50-50. You can do this to keep your turn, and then you have this low, right here, or this overhead. And both of them need to insanely good damage. Like, let me just activate Cento right now. Like, if I landed this low, let's say, you can get this and then it's just going to this, and if you get the overhead you get even more, like you get this, oh, Cento one out. That's the only weakness of Sensi with Kenshi, is Cento can run out, and going out of Cento is troublesome, but the damage is just stupid. I mean, a 36 after already hitting a 45% combo from the start, like, the combo that goes into Cento already does so much. Oh, that dropped, sorry. That's already 40. If you get slow, overhead, I dropped it, but it's 36% again. So yeah, just to give you a scenario, I do demon drop, the armor wake up or something, I punish them with this string, that is very common to get. They get strong, boom, they're dead. It is that simple. I mean, when you get strong against this character, you just lose the match. It is that simple. Now, when you do run out of Cento, Kenshi becomes significantly weaker, because getting out of Cento is very bad. So, if you do want to use Kenshi, you need to finish the match while Cento is up. When Cento is gone, you're in trouble. I mean, you're not in trouble, you're still good, but you're not good as you are, normally. But, yeah, just... When the Cento, the other good thing about it is just you can get infinite block strings on top of having 50-50, so you can cancel any move into the recovery of this. You can also throw in throws. So, it's just extremely broken. I mean, there's not much else to say about Kenshi, it's just stupid, honestly. He is ridiculous, his damage is overwhelming, his mix-ups are just impossible to deal with when you're in between him and Cento. It's impossible to do with that. You have to bet and go for the armor wake up, and if they block you, you get even more damage. Like, just to show you, like, when I'll make Baraka like get up with his armored wake up, he wakes up armored. Dumbass, he gets full combo, it's 40% So yeah, just stupid character really. Number 2 for me simply because Baraka, in my opinion, is a bit better. But both are completely broken in any way. So yeah, number 1, Baraka, let's move and let's get into it. Now, Baraka, the best character in Mortal Kombat 1 in my opinion. Let's just talk about him quickly, what he does. He has this, breaks armor. Oh, what the fuck? What in the actual fuck is this? Oh, shit, never mind. It's on, sorry. Regardless, if I make him wake up, let's make him wake up with the armor move, the soul shot, like this. If I try to attack him, oh, I need to activate armor move, sorry. It's armored, yeah. Now, fuck your armor, get out of here. He also has this one that breaks armor that is a low, as I just said. He has this one. A low starter that is 14 frames, completely unreactable, leads into full combos, and he has this overhead. Not that fast, but still leads into full combos. And everything leads to so much damage with this character. I dropped it, but from the overhead, it's the least damage from the overhead, but regardless, the overhead does a lot of damage. Baraka, if you choose to spend the bar, it just does so much damage, it's actually unreal. Especially in the corner, like in the corner, pray to your mama. Yeah, that's the highest damage in the entire game. That's 55%, and that's one of the easier combos in this game, when you're in the corner. And just, the thing that really settles them for me being number one, just, with Cyrax, and again, the ideal cameo, Cyrax, no other option, don't use anybody else. Cyrax is the only option. Yeah. But just, with Cyrax, the amount of chip you can do with Baraka is absolutely ridiculous. Let me just put Kenshi for 100% HP. Look at the amount of chip I can do. Like... That's 30%. And what's the bad part? When they're bleeding, they're taking double the chip damage. So look at this. I mean, you can even do this string that does even more damage, so... So that's around half your HP for chip. And don't forget, you need to deal with the 50-50s. That's the bad part about this, other than just dying from playing the game. But the really bad part about this, just if you guess the mix-up wrong one time, like in the middle of this shit, I can go into the 50-50s. So while you are dying from chip, I go overhead. You didn't get overhead. Yeah, see ya, chump. Bye. I mean, it's that simple with Baraka. He is not even a two-touch, he's a one-touch character. If he touches you when you're blocking once, and then he hits you with one of his 50-50s, you just die. Immediately. There's no way around it. Like, Baraka is the only character in this game that doesn't even need to hit you to kill you. Kenshi, in Cento stance, you can do an infinite block string with Kenshi, and you won't do the amount of chip Baraka does with 2 Cyrax charges. It's actually ridiculous the amount of chip damage this character does. Its combo damage is just completely insane, man. It does so much chip and so much damage, sorry. It does 57% for 2 bars. He also has a very good projectile. This one, very good projectile. And every time you are bleeding against this character, you better pray to your mother, because anything else and you just die, because just this character is completely broken in my opinion. Both him and Kenshi are completely busted and unfair beyond belief. If I had to say who is the better one between the two is more broken, I would say Baraka, because Kenshi still has to hit you in order to actually go into center. You can't go into center and block, it's not possible to do that. And it's possible to play around center stance. Like if you see Sonic Fox, he manages to do it because he knows the character in all regards. He knows Kenshi as he knows his right hand. So Sonic manages to actually deal with this. But if you hit center or something like that, you can actually make center vanish and then Kenshi is in trouble. But Baraka is just, you never have the upper hand against this character. Even if I put myself on 1 HP and my opponent on 100, I get them once and they die. So yeah, that's just Baraka. I'm gonna wrap this one up here, guys. That is just completely broken, unfair character. So just let me just run this down from the worst to the top again. This was a very long video, so because again I'm ranking everybody here in detail, so sorry if this took too long. You can watch it in parts, I suppose, if you will watch it. But yeah, number 23, Dead Last, I have Kitana. Number 22, unfortunately, General Shao. 21 is Sub-Zero. Number 20, I have Havoc. Number 19, I had Nitara. I changed up the tier list in the middle of the video. Number 18, I had Lee Mei. Number 17, I had Tanya. Number 16 was Sindel. Number 15 is Shang Tsung. Number 14 is Reiko. Number 13 is Reptile. Number 12 is Scorpion. Number 11 is Liu Kang. Number 10 is Rain. Number 9 is Kung Lao. Number 8 is Smoke. Number 7 is Milina. Number 6 is Geras. Number 5 is Ashra. Number 4 is Raiden. Number 3 is Johnny Cage. And number 2, the top 2 are hands down much better than the rest of the game. Again, I want to stress this. The number 2 is Kenshi, and number 1, the best character in Mortal Kombat now, 1 right now, is Baraka. So yeah guys, I really appreciate if you watch this video. I don't know if any of you will watch it because it's so long. If you do watch, please support this video in any way you can. Leave a like, leave a subscribe, leave a sub, why in the hell not? It's free. And I've got much more content planned on the way. I'm planning on doing like character request streams, like when I open to Combat League and you request characters for me to use. So yeah, shit's gonna be fun. I'm gonna come up with much more broken shit than I already did. The 70% Johnny combo was just the beginning. I'm gonna go with some much crazier shit in this game. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.